Maverick's total boot camp and course curriculum includes multiple topics. 1. Creating a strong and fundable business model. 2. Developing a fully thought out and strategic business plan and financial projections. 3. Creating all of the investment presentation material such as pitch decks, pitch cards, and video presentations. 4. Developing a strong executive team. 5. Corporate structuring and valuations. 6. Strategic partnerships and the completion of their proof of concept, if they're a startup. And 7. Completing a comprehensive due diligence list. Our 3-day bootcamp seminars or webinars are just the beginning of the process of raising capital. These seminars are what we call the initiation into the family. The preferred option is our signature Maverick 3-day live bootcamp that consists of 40 entrepreneurs divided into 4 groups of 10, each with 1 trainer. Our boot camps do not really address most of what's covered in the textbooks or webinars, but rather on the fundamental aspects of each entrepreneur's business model. Let's look at the structure and curriculum of our 3-day live boot camp in more detail. On day 1 of the seminar, we incorporate 2 key secret ingredients that are based upon the group's total interaction with each other. The first key ingredient is based upon synergy, energy, and camaraderie of the group. It's created by the dynamic of entrepreneurs helping entrepreneurs, but under the total guidance of Maverick's training experts. We call this amazing phenomenon the Foxhole Brotherhood effect. As a group, but with the coaching of Maverick's trainers, we break down each entrepreneur's business model, regardless of their stage of development. We call this process peeling back the onion of their business model until we find its core elements, principles, and characteristics. Then together, as a group, we rebuild each business model with a strong foundation and concise terms that make sense to everyone, particularly to all investors. This elemental approach to formulating their business model and the group's interaction leads to massive growth in just a few intense days of training. Additionally, this method of training serves to break down any ego barriers between the entrepreneurs. Almost instantly, they become a cohesive group working together to help each entrepreneur succeed. Our second secret ingredient or phenomenon of our boot camps is what we call the mirror effect. By analyzing and looking at each other's businesses individually, the entrepreneur gains a new perspective on their own business model. The reflection of what they are suggesting to their peers becomes seared in their minds and allows them to better see their own strengths and weaknesses. Day 2 is all about the financial projections. Using Maverick's comprehensive electronic financial templates, each entrepreneurs begin creating their financials under the tutelage of Maverick's trainers. They're taught the fundamental relationship between profit, expenses, and time. By day's end, most entrepreneurs will have completed the first draft of their 5-year financial projections and have a basis of how much money to seek the following day in their investor pitch presentations. Now, after 2 days of intense training, day 3 is called our Investor Practice Pitch Day. Each entrepreneur gives a 10-minute pitch to our panel of live investors and then answers 10 minutes of questions. Investor judges are real accredited investors that offer the entrepreneurs constructive criticism and suggestions. Of course, they're always welcome to make an offer or speak further with the entrepreneurs, but the investor's main role in the day's exercise is to assist the entrepreneur in polishing their business model. Entrepreneurs are invited to come back and pitch month after month at future boot camps to continue to polish their presentation skills while they complete all their levels of preparation before they go and really start prospecting investors with their capital bridge. After completing our 3-day boot camp seminars or webinar courses, entrepreneurs are now called graduates or level 1 grads and begin attending Maverick's biweekly local workshops for support in completing all of the 5 levels of preparations prior to beginning their investor prospecting. Level 1 means that the entrepreneur has only completed Maverick's 3-day live boot camp and investor pitch day, or completed our 28-hour webinar course. Level 2 means that they've completed their entire due diligence checklist using Maverick's templates and all of the tools and services found on Maverick's Capital Bridge. The main items on the checklist are their comprehensive business plan, 5-year financial projections, pitch deck, pitch card, in all corporate structuring documents. Level 3 is called Building Your Team. It's the stage where we help our entrepreneurs make sure that they have strong executive teams. If they do not have a strong team, Maverick has a subsidiary company accessible through our capital bridge called Maverick Executives and Mentors that helps our graduates identify and select strong individuals to join their team that will impress investors. Level 4. Entrepreneurs seek out strategic partnerships, clients, and relationships to increase their valuation prior to funding. Then, when ready, the entrepreneur establishes their valuation justification and determines their desired funding structure. Additionally, entrepreneurs submit all of their due diligence packets to our subsidiary grant department to help them seek out any government grants or tax benefits that may be available to them. Level 5. Each entrepreneur is reviewed and polished by Maverick's team to make sure everything is fully ready to be reviewed by investors. Then, each entrepreneur is videotaped pitching their company for use in marketing to investors and to post on their profiles on our capital bridge. Upon completion of Level 5, our graduates are now called Primo Warriors, a term defined in Maverick's textbook as the best of the best. Only upon completion of Level 5 does Maverick give its entrepreneurs access to start prospecting our network of investors via our capital bridge.